Last week, Republicans in the state of Texas were busted attending a fundraiser with wealthy Republican donor Jonathan Strickland. And who happened to be in attendance but none other than white nationalist Nick Fuentes. Now, the chair of the Texas Republican Party, Matt Rinaldi, was there at this little bitty fundraiser. And Rinaldi swears, I wasn't hanging out with Nick Fuentes. I don't associate with these people. He said, quote, "We were just borrowing a conference room. I completely condemn that guy and everything he stands for. I would never in a million years meet with that guy." Never in a million years, huh? Y'all just happen to be in the same conference room, right? Just totally a coincidence. Oh no, a white nationalist accidentally wandered in and stayed for almost 6 hours, by the way. Because according to the reporters, they were alerted to the presence of Nick Fuentes at this conference center at 11 a.m. That is when Nick Fuentes went in there. Nick Fuentes then left at 5 p.m. So you do the quick time math there. 6 hours Nick Fuentes was present at this event. Now, granted, Rinaldi himself, the chair again of the Texas Republican Party, was only there for about 45 minutes. How long do you need with a white nationalist, right? Maybe you left because you saw him after 45 minutes. You're like, oh, holy crap, I got to get out of here. Here's the issue here. This is a major Republican donor. It doesn't matter that the other, Republican lawmakers who showed up. It doesn't matter that the Republican Party chair was there. All that matters was that the white nationalist was there with a high-profile Republican donor at his event. Oh, and by the way, Kyle Rittenhouse was also there for some reason, too. As if that guy's 15 minutes of fame haven't been up for several years at this point. But Fuentes was there. Fuentes stayed for 6 hours, according to the reports. At no point, as far as we know, was Fuentes asked to leave by anybody in charge or by anybody in attendance. I mean, being there for 6 hours kind of shows that, hey, this guy's welcome. This guy might be one of us, right? I kind of miss the days when Republicans would hide their white nationalism, their racism in the closet, pretend it didn't exist, but, still secretly legislate based on that. I mean, it was still horrible, but at least it wasn't out in the open. I don't know, actually, maybe it is better now that it's out in the open. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. It doesn't matter if Rinaldi does, in fact, stand against everything that Nick Fuentes stands for. Nick Fuentes stands for everything that the Republican Party stands for. And that is what they should be more concerned about. Not that, oh, I don't want to be seen with a white nationalist. You should be asking yourself as a party, why does a white nationalist feel so at home with our donors and our lawmakers? That is the question Republicans need to ask themselves. But of course, they never will. Because they know the answer.
Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.